Madam Chair, Mike Applegarth. As of 9 o'clock this morning, I am not on the clock. I had chosen to take the rest of the day off. I think you all know me and my character and the fact that I love El Dorado County and I love working here. And I've agonized over this. My wife just called me and for the record didn't want me to say anything. So if this turns out to be a bad idea, it's all on me. In no way what I'm about to say reflects any way on the CAO or anybody in the CAO's office. But I'm told that you will not tolerate retaliation. So let's test it. I'm very, very tired of being afraid to tell the truth. 8 years ago, when I was considering a position with El Dorado County, I was warned by a supervisor's assistant not to come here because a particular elected official was impossible to deal with and was actually running the organization. And I'm sad to say that for the last 2 months, I've been applying to other opportunities. Sad because I grew up here, my parents are here, my brother and my sister are here. I've worked for you for 7.5 years as an employee and 6 years as a legislative staffer before that, looking out for the best interests of the county and its citizens. This organization is craving someone to stand up to the Auditor Controller. I've been personally yelled at on several occasions. I'll never forget the day he called me screaming that he was the goddamned Auditor Controller before he hung up on me. Or the times that he called me for dirt on a fire chief or a member of the Board of Supervisors. Recently, he was belittling my work on the fire contract to two of the chiefs I've worked most closely with. I have witnesses to that, and I've asked them about that. So many of my colleagues have shared countless similar stories, and I'm not going to share any of their details because they're afraid and it's not my place. Somebody's got to stand up and tell it like it is. I've seen department heads and CAOs in my office literally crying over how he has treated them. The board needs to put an end to this. Let's talk about this abysmal treatment, not continue to sweep it under the rug. Let's talk about why appointed department heads are constantly shuffling through the revolving door. Let's talk about the number of vendors who go unpaid because the auditor doesn't like the staffer or the department head submitting the claim. Let's talk about the incessantly late social services claim or the backlog of journal entries that aren't posted or problems with rate development. Let's talk about the half-truths he tells this board right here to manipulate the process in his favor. This behavior is costing taxpayers thousands and thousands of dollars through workplace stress, reduced productivity, and grinding inefficiency. If you are not concerned about how this behavior affects your employees, you should be concerned about its cost to your constituents. You want to fix the culture of fear, then fix this problem. I know what's in the survey, not because I've read it, but because my colleagues have told me how they've responded. It's been the scuttlebutt, the whispering over the last several weeks. What did you say? How did you respond? I said this. I'm afraid to say that. Ask your consultants if I'm correct. Consider censure. Consider hiring an outside auditor to report to you on the functions of that office. Consider calling for resignation. Act on the concerns that I know you all have and that most of you have already shared with me personally. Thank you.
Thank you, Mike.